Hello everybody, Raphael Perry here with another update on painting the Oathsworn miniatures. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar or just haven't remembered, I paint really slowly. So here we have the cur. He is what you might call a bounder, a cad, a street thug, or perhaps a not so smooth criminal. He might be a little rough around the edges, but he was quite fun to paint. Now, initially, once I painted the face and the face mask, I was concerned the cloth of the mask was too close to the colour of his flesh, and that it would blend in if the surrounding colours were too dark. Overall, I'm very pleased with the leathers. If we can just try and get some of the details in here, lots of nicks and scratches, armour looking very worn and used, as is the case for most of the other characters. The monsters can do quite a lot of damage after all. So there'll be a lot of second-hand armour, or belts and so on, lying around for people to pick up and use. Now, I'd say for this character the leathers are the highlight of the miniature. I used the same paints as I did for the belt on the penitent, and for the longest time I wasn't sure if I wanted the cloak to be green or brown, or maybe even a sort of reddish brownish colour, but I really liked how the shirt popped, how I'd managed the shading and highlighting on the shirt, and if the cloak was brown, the shirt would be the only green thing, given the trousers are also a sort of shade of brown mostly. Actually, they're exactly the same colour as the penitent's trousers. I'm planning on having the trousers possibly as a unifying theme for most of the human characters, so they will be utilising the same colour scheme in part, making it feel like it's some kind of tough, well-wearing material that works well with all the thorns and brambles of the forest. So in the end I went with a green cloak, thinking, what would blend in when hunting these woodland monsters? And I think, while I haven't gone quite as large on the highlights and shading as I could have done, I think it works out just about okay. I'm not entirely happy with the base. I think that might need a few more touches. But overall, I'm quite pleased with this scoundrel. That being said, we have a backwards belt buckle that is just impossible and won't work. That pisses me off, and it's too large to just paint it slightly different all the other way around, because there's bottles and pouches here. I just had to kind of go with it, and it's really unfortunate. He only seems to have one backwards buckle though, so that's a merciful relief. But yeah, I haven't started painting his arms yet. He's got lots of one-handed weapon options. Daggers, swords, some light maces which are almost like clubs or drumsticks, and I think some light axes as well, and flailing chain weapons. But yeah, here we go. So there we have the cur, waiting for his various arm options to be painted. I'm going to leave this one here. Hope you've all enjoyed it before my camera cuts out, and I'll see you all in the next.